What's up, you guys? My name is Agatha.
I'm Corey.
I'm Xavier.
And we are the new Pixel Power Up team. So Pixel Power Up originally originated as a podcast around 2015. It was usually strictly audio. It was a long format, 1 hour, then became 30 minutes, and then now we're shortening it down to 15 minutes with a brand new trio of hosts. We used to have...
Hi, I'm Kevin Allen, Wesley Babcock, Kaiko Shively.
Zana couldn't join us. Instead, we have Scooby-Doo from the popular television show Three's Company.
Now it became more of like a video format kind of thing, and we're going to make it a lot more fun. So I hope you guys like it. We're going to be talking about a lot of gaming, basically. Gaming news, current like things that we're playing, new releases, etc., etc., and also, of course, things that are going on gaming-wise around us here in Hawaii. But yeah, so now we are on season 3, continuing from the previous seasons, level 1. So that equates to episode 1. So what have you guys been like playing recently?
Recently, for class, I've been playing Night in the Woods. It's like a single-player adventure game. It's pretty cool. A lot of people are enjoying it because of its like story, and a lot of it's like it's pretty funny as well. Pretty cool game. And also, I might get some heat for this, but I've been recently playing Pokemon Go. Yeah, I don't know.
Dude,
like those two always make fun of me because
whoa.
of it. I don't know why.
Pokemon Go is the
great.
game.
Really?
Is that it?
I mean, that's all I'm playing at the moment, so...
At the moment?
Yeah.
Or overall?
I was expecting more of like a roast from you guys, but I'm glad.
Oh, we could go there.
Never mind, next episode.
Next episode.
I've been playing a lot of Madden, Madden 19, 2K19. Love sports, so sports games are always my go-to.
That's how I learned about football.
Nice.
What's your team on 2K?
Well, my NBA team is the Clippers, so
Interesting.
that's I gotta rep that.
All right.
But I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch and Apex ever since it came out. It's a new battle royale game. It's kind of trying to take over or compete with the crowd that Fortnite has brought. So I think it's a really fun game. I think it's different because it mixes elements from different types of games like Overwatch, Titanfall, and Fortnite. It's like, to me, they kind of optimize the whole battle royale experience. But those are just the main games that I feel like I've been playing.
Definitely. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite, mostly because I always play with my friends, and I always enjoy playing with my friends. Also, don't even. You play. Well, I'm sorry. You're not good at Fortnite. His skills.
Not a Fortnite player here, guys. I'm not.
No, but if you guys haven't seen the Marshmallow concert, I think that was like one of the coolest things. Like, I was sick in bed and I had headphones on and I was watching the whole thing. It was really interesting. No, it was really cool. Like, the whole effect, like, it really was a big like social like gathering. It was really cool. And he was live for the first part of the event, but not the encore, because that was just a replay afterwards. Because he did it twice. But the one in the morning, that was like live.
How long was it?
10 minutes, I think. No, it was really good.
That's cool.
It played multiple songs. Like, it was really cool. I haven't played Overwatch in months, and I finally got back into it. So that went really well. I tried out Apex too.
How'd you like it?
I liked it, but I'd rather hang out more in Fortnite. I'm gonna be honest. Like, the running when you sprint, I get a headache. I'm like one of those people.
Okay.
It's like with COD. Like, I can't play COD because of that. Like, I would get nauseous in COD, but this one I get like a headache. But I do understand why people like it. It's like a lot more interesting. But I like Fortnite mainly for the silliness and the fun of it.
Okay.
And it's a lot more simple in the textures and stuff. And I was playing Fire Emblem Warriors too on my Switch, so that was fun. So yeah. Heading into gaming news.
For all of you Call of Duty fans out there, Call of Duty just released a new update for Black Ops 4, Operation Grand Heist. It's a free update offered across all platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, and computer, and it's an update that kind of brings back a lot of older things from different Call of Duties that could definitely help and bring the whole nostalgia factor back to Call of Duty. It's an update that's comprised of like a 1970s style heist theme, and it brings a lot of new content and a lot of new stuff to the game.
Can't relate. Because I don't play it.
Oh, one more thing. So Nintendo just announced that they're bringing back Zelda Link's Awakening to the Nintendo Switch. It's supposed to come out later this year in 2019.
I'm a little disappointed you didn't call it Link's Reawakening, but that's just me.
Well, try to edit that. Probably not. I'm trying, folks.
If anyone has heard of the game Anthem, it's a new online MMO game where it's a massive multiplayer game online, and it's a free world game, and it actually came out for early release a couple days ago, and there was a lot of problems going on with the EA servers where loading times were taking way too long and people were complaining a lot. So Anthem has actually just released their first patch before the game has even went live for the general public, which has kind of addressed some of those loading screen issues and just taking a lot of time for that stuff.
So in other news, wow, what a phrase. So Google's preparing to launch this new thing called Project Yeti. Wow. So it's supposed to be like a game streaming service essentially. And there's just going to be like a keynote presentation about it over at the GDC, which is the Game Developers Conference. That's going to be in March 19 at 10 a.m. So what happened is that like Google, in October 2018, like Google unveiled this thing called Project Stream, which basically enables like gaming streaming like into Chrome's, like the Google Chrome's web browser. But now they're looking more into having their own streaming service by itself, like based on the same technology. So kind of heading into new releases.
Yeah, I've been playing kind of a lot, as much time as I can, as your average, college student can get to play games. But
how many hours is that? How many hours is that for the average college student?
Average hours a night. Ooh, that's tough.
4, 5, 6.
Somewhere around there, yeah. 4 hours a night, maybe.
When you're single, you can go from 6 to 10 hours of gaming daily.
Easy.
When you're not, that gets cut down a little bit more.
It depends on who you're with, folks.
With, of course.
Yeah.
So you gotta pick a significant other that allows you to play video games for 10 hours, which isn't so bad, I guess. Some people are afraid of their significant others like cheating. No, they're just on gaming. There
Exactly. You don't have to worry about me.
Oh, this guy.
I know that we're into February now, but was there anything like in January wise that you guys thought like releases that you guys were particularly like stood out to you guys?
For me, I mean, there's probably like 3 that really stood out, and it'd probably be like the Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story on the 3DS, came out January 11th. Resident Evil 2, of course, everybody knows about that, on January 25th, and towards the end of the month, Kingdom Hearts 3, which came out January 29th. So have you guys had the opportunity to play any of those games?
I actually haven't played any of those. Kingdom Hearts was it was always a game I feel like a lot of people played growing up, but it was never one that I got into. So when this new one came out, I didn't ever feel the need to go and get it.
Would you give it a chance?
Yeah, I definitely would. I haven't heard too much good things from the reviews from the newest Kingdom Hearts, but I'd definitely try it.
I definitely think it's more of a nostalgic play, if anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I hear that's kind of what it is.
Anything in February that you guys like particularly that stood out?
Also, another game that just recently came out a couple days ago was Jump Force. It's a fighting game that's based off of all of the shonen characters. So you'll see guys from different mangas in there. Like you'll see Luffy from One Piece. You can use Naruto. You can use Goku from Dragon Ball Z, and like you can use all these different characters to kind of fight each other. That was a game that I was really excited for to come out, and I haven't even got the chance to try it out yet, so I'm really excited to get that game.
I think the one that stood out to me this month the most was Far Cry New Dawn, only because it was very like, I mean, you've probably seen like trailers and probably the posters and stuff like that from the previous games, but this one stood out a lot more because it was very pink. Not because it was like, oh wow, but like it was very bright and colorful. And then when I went and looked it up more, one of the main focuses was the aesthetics of the game, especially like how the look of your character and things like that. Before it came out, I saw like in GameStop that if you pre-ordered the game, it would come with like a unicorn pink tricycle or something like that.
What?
It was pink and it was like
A tricycle.
or an ice cream tricycle bike. All right, you guys, and that was our global news. Now heading on more to local news, we have a guest coming in today. Here is Kevin. He's a student.
Yay, Kevin! Woo!
Hello guys.
Hey, so Kevin is the co-president of MAG.
Yeah, MAG is just fine.
It's fine. Like, what's the full title?
So we're the Manoa Academy of Gamers, and our vision and our mission statement is to empower students through video games, because right now, if you want to do something in the video game industry, there's not really much you can do right after college, and so what I'm here to do is try to empower students, help them grow out of video games.
Nice, nice, nice.
Super cool.
So there's been a lot of talk lately about the UH athletics director, like Matlin, and of course like the chancellors and the presidents kind of talking about getting more involved within like esports.
Yeah.
I know that HP already has their own program, and he started having like their own location for it. Can you kind of talk about like what's your involvement in helping making those decisions? Like, I heard about an Overwatch League here on campus, or...
Okay, can I start from the beginning then?
Yeah, no.
So, back in around 2016, I met Sky Kaweloa through Com 330, and so I asked him how I could, or he mentioned that he researches games for his PhD research, and so I asked him how I could help out in any way, and so he said just come along, and I didn't expect anything out of return, but he introduced me to the HPU side. That's where everything started on Island. And so I asked them if I could help out as well. And so I was kind of like this double agent where I was helping out 2 universities at once. And so I helped out HPU's league team at the time. And so I helped them for around half a year before things started developing here on Island. And so administration not really, Sky recommended administration to contact me because I have some experience with another university. So the whole Overwatch League was when someone named Troy from the athletic department got contacted with the Mountain West Conference, and so that's the where our UH athletics play as well. And so someone from there is starting an esports conference, and so the first game they want to start off with is the Overwatch League. And so we got the team together in 2 days. They met up, they practiced, and they were supposed to play on that following Tuesday with like 1 day of practice, but luckily, I don't know if luckily, the games got pushed back, and so we're waiting to play San Diego State, but there's still no date on that yet.
So it's official, like we have a full-on team.
Yeah, we have a full-on team. Right after this, I'm actually gonna go pick up like some uniforms for them, and so
Nice.
yeah, it's developing really fast, and I still want to push for it to be faster because right now it's still slow. We need to push for more before like momentum drops off, and because UH has had gaming clubs before, but foundation always drops off. The leadership just doesn't want to continue, and so it always dies out. And so we're trying to build a sustainable club, I guess.
Nice. So like, are you guys still recruiting for the team, or?
So recruiting for the team is done, but I think we're still open to, because I think we're gonna do some mid-season like I guess tryouts, I would say, to see if we can find someone who fits better, to see how we can push for a better team, I guess.
Another question that could go off of that is, where would any student who's interested in this type of thing, where would they be able to find more information?
You can, the best way to find out information is through our Discord, but not everyone has Discord, so you could actually just email us at gaming@hawaii.edu. Yes, we got that handle, so please feel free to email us there, and we'll respond relatively quickly.
Okay.
And I know you play Overwatch, right? And so aren't you interested in anything?
Yeah. I did. I sent in like an application to be on the Scrims team and help out and stuff. So.
Okay, that's great. Yeah. Anything else?
So in terms of that, like, do you guys have a place where you guys are gonna be
situated?
Yeah.
What HPU has is, and what I really like about HPU is, they have this huge like 3,000 square foot area, and that's where a lot of students can come in and play games, but that's also a place where people can come in and hang out. There's like a lot of tables, there's conference rooms where people study, there's couches where people can lounge around, and that's what I want to build here at UH. It just takes a lot of time. But right now we temporarily have the iLab, but because the iLab is in an innovation space and a lot of other student orgs use it, we can't just really take over the space right now.
Is MAG doing anything or trying to kind of push towards any other games rather than just Overwatch becoming a league? Other games like fighting games, I know there's a pretty good scene out in Hawaii for Smash, and there's so many other types of games. I feel like sports games like NBA and Madden, they don't really have a scene at all out here, but I feel like, you know, games like that would be pretty popular among college students.
Yeah. So that is an excellent question, actually, because we're in the works with other like games as well, and we want to help develop something. Like even if you want to like start a Mario Kart competitor, I don't know if that's even a thing, but yeah, we'll get it started. And so yeah, we're not gonna forget about these smaller communities because they play a big role. It's not just like obviously the Titan games. So
yeah,
we definitely want to make their voices heard.
Alright, you guys, you just completed the first level. No.
Yes, do it. Be like, alright guys, you just finished the first level.
It's gonna be hella cringe. Should I do it?
Yeah, go.
Alright guys, you just completed the first level. Join us next time as we move on to level 2, where we will be talking about more gaming related news. And we're gonna have a good time.
See you guys. Beep. Cut. Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark. That's gonna be our new outro song.
No.
I'm just joking.